Hello everyone to the channel and welcome to the new video. If you're not familiar with our channel and you're for the first time here, have a look at this video and then decide if it's worth subscribing to our channel because we are giving you the most detailed reviews about the games on the different kind of consoles and PC. Today's game is a super unique one, and if you're new and familiar with our channel, we're allowing the games that have really big soul in it. Today's game is not about the graphics and AAA kind of things, but the graphics here is really cool. Today's game is about the story, and these kind of games are really cool. So before we dive into the world of the Spiritfarer, I would like to ask you if you're subscribed to our channel, check if the notification button is on. If you're not subscribed, like I said in the beginning, well, have a look and then decide. But we would be really happy and really thankful to you if you would subscribe and like this video. This would help and motivate us a lot for the new ones. So let's start the video. Spiritfarer, a game about the death and grief. A dim developer, Thunder Lotus Games, led with the throughout in development and marketing as a cozy management game about dying. Well, it doesn't sound really very pleasant, but believe me, this game is really about it. Spiritfarer is based on the classical Greek mythology, the story of the river Styx, a waterway that say the pause between the earth and the earthfile, afterlife and everything like that. In the myth, the spirits are transported by the Charon, the ferryman who through the river and into the underworld, praying for the passengers with the taken. Spiritfarer follows this story closely as Stella and her cat Dafoldi take over for the Charon. Stella is the Spiritfarer and the captain of the large boat that eases the dead into whatever comes next. The act of dying, which we often see in the games, is less important than what happens after death in this story. Spiritfarer offers a level of the charm and sincerely that the very few titles manage to achieve. I really found myself entirely lost in Stella's world, building strong attachment to the spirit that's surrounding me, which makes it extremely bittersweet when it's time for them to pass on. It's comfort food for the soul, and I can myself feel return to the game for the many years to come. The game teaches you how to really connect with any character that you meet, and believe me when I'm saying this is not a lie. The game really opens every character you meet in the game so cool that you really remember them, like in a good movie. Anyway, the visuals in the game, like I said in the beginning, also really cool, and I would needlessly to say that they're stunning, to be honest, in my opinion. It's a different kind of look in 2D, but believe me, they look cool, and well, you can see it on your screen. Taking inspiration from traditional folklore, it's hard not to be reminded by the Studio Ghibli classics such as Spirited Away, which some of you actually might have seen, and if you haven't, well, I recommend you highly that one. With the vivid colors, unique character design, and gorgeous locations for you to visit, I found myself marveling at the world around me. It looks crisp and bright in a boss handled and docked, allowing you to engage in this magical setting regardless of where you are. I found myself moving from the TV to my bed continually to play on smaller screen late in the night, and felt lost to interaction with vivid styled art. The game begins as the Sharon retires, with the Stella beginning with the role. She travels behind the islands as the Spiritfarer, with the world meeting the spirit that's stuck and need to help moving on. Most of the characters on the ship picked up through the game in the watercolor world are Stella's friend and family. Some of them are not, but each has something they need, something Stella must provide. Her large but admittedly simple vessel is hardly in a way to do so. The ship gets larger and more complex with each passenger that comes aboard, whether a garden grow vegetable for a vegetarian spirit has been added or a kitchen that is upgraded to create elaboration meals for the picky passengers. These additions, which include arcades and a massive crusher for the grinding things as dust, stack capability on the top of one another. A slow game of Tetris I would compare this something to. The play may seem mundane and repetitive at some point, by the role of the Spiritfarer, caring for these people in their deaths, giving each action depth. When the Stella reaches her destination, she is able to hop on a dignity to reach an island, which vary in what they offer. Somehow puzzles got behind abilities learned later in the game, while others are really only necessary for gathering materials. These are the trees to cut down, use the later to create the planks necessary in building structures. Other areas you have merchants selling seeds, like cotton or sunflowers, which can be woven into listen or crushed into the oil flying representative. Spiritfarer works because the entire game is built around creating this kind of connections and to the characters. all of which are complex people entangled in the stories, and none of the spirits are purely good or bad. Some of people are leaving a mess behind, or the others grateful. Sometimes they're angry or a Stella, or other at the ship. They're challenging in ways I haven't seen open in video games. The investments in these characters through what makes the root of the mechanics Spiritfarer really gameplay worthwhile, because those connections all happen occasionally. The spirits talk about what they're afraid of or the things that we've done wrong in the past. They sharing the things that need to complete. One spirit requests to the help of the finish or liberate like Dungeon Dragons campaign, let's say. There are not cheap tricks and establishment of connection in Spiritfarer's character and their deaths. You really work for it, which helps ease the pain, grief, and the doubt. Overall, Spitfire is a really gorgeous title that really additional grows to the Switch games kind of collection. Tracking the highly difficulty topics what they're tacked on and respect, while building on the world behind of the beauty and emotions, this experience is really going to stay with any of you who's gonna play this game. So this is one of these games that to really highly recommend you to experience like in a story kind of game, because this is all about the story in this game. It's not about action, fighting or whatever. This is something that the games are really trying to make you feel and think about some kind of things. The game is, well, not really perfect, but for me personally, this game is really as cool as it can get. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope it was informative for you and a lot of you would like to experience the game their own after watching this review. Well, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!